Well, hi there. Today is Thursday, November 3rd. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC YouTube page. We start with Hollie for a check of today's forecast because, Hollie, it's another day of dense fog.
Man, and we know it, Danielle. We've been reporting it. You've been showing those traffic cameras, and here's the good news is that it burns off by late this morning, and we are talking nothing but sunshine beyond that, and temperatures warming well into the 60s, which is about 10 plus degrees above normal for this time of the year. Average high for today, November the 3rd, 57 at Hopkins. So we'll go ahead and beat that, and we're going to beat it even more as we head through the end of this work and school week. Highs in the 70s tomorrow, Saturday. Now, Saturday, we will be looking at increasing cloud cover, breezy. Saturday night, while you're asleep, we'll get some scattered showers out of the way. And then early Sunday, we could see a shower as we're falling back an hour. That time change happens, but then partly sunny and warming back into the 60s. Danielle, we're also in the 60s as we start next week. Enjoy this mild weather for sure.
Okay, thank you so much, Hollie. And we begin with a Powerball update because there was no winner in last night's drawing. Now, the jackpot is almost record-breaking, now estimated to be $1.5 billion. The largest jackpot in Powerball history is $1.586 billion. Your next chance to win is Saturday night. Now we turn to a developing story. An investigation is underway after 2 inmates at the Cuyahoga County Jail died within a 24-hour period. The first happened Tuesday morning when a 47-year-old woman died after being found in distress in her jail cell. Then later that evening, a 32-year-old man was found unresponsive in his cell following a routine check. He was taken to Metro Health, where he later died. The medical examiner's office is performing an autopsy to determine what happened. In Massillon, corrections officers at the Indian River Juvenile Facility rallied for better working conditions. This after several recent incidents, including the brutal attack of a corrections officer. Workers there said they are also trying to bring attention to low staffing levels, long shifts, and forced overtime. A Sandusky man was arrested by the FBI for threatening to kill federal agents. 29-year-old Aaron McKillips is also believed to be a member of a known anti-government extremist group called the Boogaloo Boys. McKillips posted messages online about killing federal agents and blowing up the IRS. He faces charges of unlawful possession of a machine gun and interstate communication of threats. The trial continues today for Adaris Black, the man accused of killing 18-year-old Nakia Crawford more than 2 years ago. Crawford was in a car with her grandmother in Akron when she was shot. Black was arrested in Atlanta in February after a 20-month manhunt. He is being held on a $1 million bond. And the cleanup continues in Ravenna Township as investigators try to determine what caused 22 train cars to go off the tracks. It happened Tuesday night near South Prospect Street and State Route 44. The Portage County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management says the Norfolk Southern train cars involved were transporting rock salt and new vehicles, with some of them ending up in backyards. Thankfully, no one was hurt. And in Cleveland, residents are angry and frustrated after the city announced it would be changing its leaf pickup program, now asking for leaves to be bagged instead of leaving them on the curb. The city says the change makes the leaf pickup program more fair for everyone, since some streets weren't even getting the service, saying this will only impact a third of Cleveland's residents.
We pay tax dollars just like they make sure the garbage get picked up. I feel like they should do the same thing for the leaves. Why would you stop now if you've been doing it for all this time? I don't understand.
That's why we paying the taxes and all that thing. So why did we got to do everybody else's job?
The city says not to rake leaves into the street because they'll block the sewers and cause problems when it snows. The city also offered environmentally friendly alternative options, and we have posted all of those on our website, WKYC.com. Okay, we are cruising through November, and that means we are getting into the busiest time of the year for the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. And now they are expanding with opening of a brand new partner hub. So that's what they're opening. With inflation rising and the holidays around the corner, the food bank is seeing a growing need across Northeast Ohio. They are hoping this nearly 200,000 square foot space will help. The president of the food bank says they continue to see new clients who can benefit from the new hub.
We have an on-site production kitchen that has 4 times the capacity of our old kitchen. In that kitchen, we make thousands of meals every day. I hope and pray our community doesn't ever need 100 million emergency meals a year. But, you know, if the pandemic has taught us anything, it's that we need to be ready.
The food bank says you can reach out if you're looking to volunteer during the holiday season or if you think you may be in need of their services. And skyrocketing inflation could have some families eyeing a new tradition this Thanksgiving. The soaring cost of groceries has many folks considering eating out instead. That's because food prices have risen a more modest 5.8% at restaurants versus nearly 10% at the grocery store. Restaurants like Red Rooster with their Cajun spice smoked turkey and southern greens are hoping to capitalize. Supermarket guru Phil Limpert says it's a rare and unique opportunity to save money.
Those restaurants, they've got contracts to buy those turkeys at prices that were 6 months old. So what you're really seeing is a situation where food service, for the first time probably ever, is going to be less expensive than just us eating at home and making it ourselves.
We should learn more about just how much Thanksgiving dinner prices have spiked by mid-November when the American Farm Bureau Federation drops their annual cost survey. Meanwhile, Aldi is lending a hand to help customers during the holiday season. So it's called a Thanksgiving Rewind, and the grocery store is rolling back its prices to match 2019 levels for appetizers, desserts, sides, and beverages. But hey, get this, it doesn't include the turkey. Aldi is doing this to help customers with the essentials as inflation rates remain high and the holidays are right around the corner. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great Thursday, everybody.